Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Wow. In 1973, when I was 13 years old, after my bar mitzvah on Long Island, my dad brought me to Radio City. And it was a dream for me to be able to stand on stage and speak to an audience like this. So thank you. Talking about dreams, Devin Finzer, Cameron Bale, Devin Finzer and I met in July 2018, and we had lunch down at Bar Pitti in the village. And over a spaghetti arrabbiata, we said, why don't we hold an event? And that was our very, very first event. And do you remember what you said to me?
I said, sounds like a reasonable idea.
No, you said, I've never done an event before.
Oh, yeah, that too, yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome, New York. Many have said to me, why don't we go to Austin or Vegas? But New York is the place for NFTs. New York has the billboards in Times Square. New York has the money markets. New York has the art and the culture. But most importantly, New York has the people. And that's you guys. And our event has always been about community. For those of you, who came last year? Who came the year before? Anyone come the year before? Did anyone come to the first one? Okay, come on. Anyone come to the first one? Please come up here just for one moment.
Get Alex up here.
Come on.
Alex.
Gosh, we had about 400 people, didn't we, Cam?
Come on, Alex.
Now, just to get you guys
Alex.
out, the ones who came to the first one, to get out, I want you out of the closet, please. I'm going to be giving away polos. Who wants a beautiful NFT.NYC polo? Oh, look. Who's that? Neaton. Is that Neaton? Okay, I'm going to embarrass Neaton. Neaton was one of our speakers at the first event. And Neaton, yeah. The fun thing about the first event was all we had to do was sort of dream up ideas. We didn't really have to do anything. Cam, can you help me with some polos for this nice man?
Yeah, of course.
Have you been to four? Oh, hello, good to see you. So the good thing was we could just dream about whatever we wanted, and Neaton was all about turning NFTs into Indian gods, which was the short story, which was a wild and crazy idea, and I haven't asked Neaton how he's gone. The other person who was there from the beginning, Lou, stand up and say hi to everyone. This is Lou Kerner, everyone.
Yeah, Lou.
Do you know how cool this guy is? He is the man who started Crypto Mondays. And then he inspired us. He inspired us to start NFT.NYC. Anyway, our event is all about giving the community a voice. That's why we have approved 1,500 speakers. That's why we have an unconference this year for the people who weren't able to actually be on stage for the main events. That's why we invited 2,000 artists to submit artwork that we put on billboards. And when I'm asked about celebrities being on stage, I really say it's you guys who are the celebrities. And we actually say no to more celebrities, real celebrities, and we say yes, because we really want this to be an event about for people who are passionate about thought leadership and NFTs. So with that, yes, thank you guys. Thank you. I think you should be applauding all of you. Devin, or Cam, you want to say a few words next? Go for it.
I just wanted to say thank you, everyone, for coming. Anyone that came in 2019 would remember that we talked about the ecosystem of NFTs, and everyone was talking about use cases and ideas, and we were speculating really like what this technology could be used for. 2020, some people had started building things. OpenSea was launched and getting a bit of growth. I think you had 3 team members at that time. They all
Three
came.
team members at OpenSea.
They all came. 2021, we had 5,600 attendees. I think OpenSea had 30 team members. They all came. It was the first time that they all met. And this year we have 16,000 attendees, and the theme is the diversity of NFTs. And so all those wild and crazy ideas that people talked about in 2019, so many of them have come into fruition now. And we actually have 16 tracks that are focused on all of those interesting ways that people are now using this great technology.
So, thank you, Cam. By the way, those of you who don't know, Cameron Bale is the man who coordinates everything. How late were you up?
That's a lot of pressure.
What time did you go to bed last night, mate?
3:30.
You went to bed at 3:30. Devin, tell everyone just a little bit about how OpenSea has grown over the last few years.
Totally. Well, first of all, Jodee and Cameron, thank you so much for putting this on. This is amazing. It's just truly incredible to see this event grow from a small early adopter community to now a giant phenomenon. And I would echo Cameron's statement around just it's really cool to see all of the ideas that were really just ideas back in the day now coming to life with NFTs. So just really exciting. Yeah, we've been very honored to be a part of this event from the get-go. We're really just excited about meeting all of the people in this space in person. I think we've all been kind of living in the metaverse lately, which is great, but there is something really magical about getting people in person in an amazing city that has really become a hub for both NFTs and crypto. So it's just so much fun to have people here in New York, and thank you again for putting this on.
Did I hear that OpenSea took over a whole hotel down Midtown?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's fun, yeah. So we have a lot of the team, I think the majority of the team is here in New York City for the event. We're distributed.
How many is that?
We are, the team is 300, so I think we have in the mid 100s of people here for the event. So yeah, definitely if you see someone from OpenSea, say hello. We're really excited to meet everyone.
Fantastic.
There's a couple over there.
Yeah. Go OpenSea. Hear it for
Thank
OpenSea,
you.
guys. So there's one other person I'd like to introduce just before I show you a few of the fun things that we've put up on the slides there. Quinn Button, are you outside? If any of you are wondering how it is possible to build a program for 1,500 speakers, it is actually impossible. It is impossible. And it is the juggle of all juggles, and I now actually call Quinn, this is Quinn, I call her the Queen of programming, because Queen of programming has actually done the impossible, and with her team been able to schedule everyone across 10 stages, 3 days, and just to make Quinn feel comfortable, I've said maybe next year we'll have 2,000 speakers.
Yes, thank you, Jodee. I can't wait for that. No, it's been a privilege and an honor to be able to read through all of the applications, and just so happy that you all are here. What a delight to be on this beautiful stage with my favorite community, the NFT people. Love you all, and so happy that you're here and enjoy this week.
And what's really fun about Quinn is last year, for those of you here, Quinn was actually one of our volunteers. And Cam and I caught up with Quinn and thought, wow, wouldn't it be great if she could join us? So big thank you, Quinn.
Thank you so much.
So I'm just going to finish with just a few minutes of my favorite tweets over the last few weeks. And what I didn't realize was that there are many people coming to New York for the first time. So welcome to everyone who's come to New York for the first time. This one was sort of fun. People need to stop talking about NFT.NYC before I slip and accidentally book a flight. I'm excited to be speaking to NYC. My daughters are speaking as well. I don't know that person, but I would love to.
Yeah, if any of these people that wrote these tweets are in the audience, please scream.
Yeah, please scream and come up and we'll give you a polo as well. And then, oh my God, I'm officially a speaker. I just screamed on the toilet when I checked my email. That's one of my all-time favorites. If that person's here, I'd like to actually introduce you to the whole audience. You can tell us a bit more about that. In 3 years, I've gone from crayons and coloring books with kids to speaking to NFT.NYC. This journey has taught me a lot. Follow your dreams. Love that one. And then someone said, oh, this is going to be a dance between Ethereum and Solana. And we do have a whole blockchain track. One of our core values is that we want to bring the broader community into NFT.NYC. We have a whole day of brands and brands talking about NFTs, which never happened 4 years ago.
To add to that, Tony Macri, if she's in the audience, thank you. She took this tweet very seriously, and she actually has a room set up at the Marriott Marquis with a dance floor and a DJ. So if you guys are up for the dance battle, that's the place.
Actually, I was hoping we could get everyone dancing on registration yesterday, but that didn't happen. But we do have a special room for dancing, and I've asked for 80s dance music, 70s and 80s dance music. I'll be speaking at NFT.NYC. Who knows who I'll be speaking of? Last year was Quentin Tarantino. For us, our speakers are more important than celebrities who talk. So this was a wonderful tweet. And then this was fun. I should have shown this last night. The guy who's standing at the side of the room as a wallflower is saying they don't even know I'm speaking at NFT.NYC. Of course, if everyone knew he was speaking at NFT.NYC, then everyone would be asking him to dance. And there's Quinn again. And then for me, this was an important tweet because I actually think that NFTs are going to be about identity and will help me express who I am. And one day, I think when you search Jodee Rich, you'll actually see all of my NFTs and the NFTs I've commented. We talked about this years ago. Remember when we started commenting and liking crypto kitties? And that was fun. And then this one was, we had to censor this one because we didn't want anyone to get into trouble. But this person said about 2 months ago, I'm terrible if I'm more excited for NFT.NYC than my own wedding. You can see we actually scrambled the avatar as well. And then this was a person about a month ago saying, I'm already exhausted. And then for those of you who don't know, we are displaying 200 special artworks on billboards in Times Square, which is really cool. That happened at 8:30 this morning, will be happening all week, and inside the atrium. Like this one, should I change my life and go to NFT.NYC or stay home and do nothing? And then this was an artist who did a wonderful picture of what we're doing to Times Square. And we spent $2 million on billboards this year. It'll probably be more next year. It's an absolute privilege for us. Sort of a side story is, about 6 weeks ago, we found out that it was the National Yogi Conference at Times Square this morning. And we were terrified that they were going to take over all of the red steps and there wouldn't be any room for us. So we had a special negotiation with the yogis, and they made space for us to observe the billboards this morning. And then this is my last one. Everybody's on their way to NFT.NYC. And I'm really hoping that this man is in the audience because this is really the real reason why I brought all these polos, because I wanted to help him put a shirt on. So, sir, if you are in the audience, if you could please come up or come backstage later and you can have a special, I think we've got a size large for you. Thank you very much, everyone. The theme this year is the diversity of NFTs. Lots of people have asked me, where is this going? How does the bear market affect it? We see so many really amazing, interesting applications. You're about to hear from David Pacman, who is absolutely my favorite VC in this space. He's going to give us a report on the state of the NFT market. So, big thank you. Have I forgotten anything, Cam?
Yeah, big thank you to our hosts of Radio City today, Coinbase. You're going to get a little surprise from them at the end of the session today, and also to our title sponsors this year, MoonPay and Polygon. Ivan Soto-Wright from MoonPay is going to be on the stage shortly. We've got great speakers lined up for you.
And I'm going to do something wild and crazy. I don't think anyone ever takes questions at Radio City, but I'm going to take 2 questions if anyone has a question. Oh, good. We have a question. What is it? Yeah, that was Kelly. Kelly just said, what is it? If Tarantino wants to speak this year, what am I going to say? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. That was a difficult one. Any other questions? Easy questions. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. It's an absolute honor and privilege to be part of this community.